Today, we are honored to have City and Colors Dallas Green live here on Acoustic Cafe at the Leon Loft.
Bound for trouble from the start. I've been walking through this old world in the dark, all alone, right by my side. There you were, shining my ray of light. So I sing, lover, come back, lover, come back to me. Won't you ever come back, ever come back to me? Could I have been so foolish to let you leave? Lover, come back, lover, come back to me. I'll never be as good as I'd like to be, eternally restless, refusing to believe. But I think that we missed our connection. I wanted to feel your affection till my final days. So I sing, lover, come back, lover, come back to me. Won't you ever come back, ever come back to me? Could I have been so foolish to let you leave? Lover, come back, lover, come back to me. I am warm enough, yet I still shiver. I am fed, but still I starve. You know me, I am the great misgiver, always waiting on the clouds to part. So I sing, lover, come back, lover, come back to me. Won't you ever come back, ever come back to me? Could I have been so foolish to let you leave? Lover, come back, lover, come back to me.
Wow. Knowing that you had these players and you had been out on the road with them and you were going into the studio, I would think that knowing what the band could do, knowing their capabilities and knowing them well, that might have shaped the writing process, or did it not?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Because Jack, who plays bass, he played bass on The Hurry and the Harm, but the rest of the guys were all new. And so we had to basically create our own versions of all of my old material. And so watching those versions of the old songs evolve as our own versions, not only does it breathe new life into the songs for me, which is nice because some of these are very old, but at the same time it gave me insight into how well they took care of my songs. So the idea, I knew before I had written any songs, I knew I wanted to record with them. So it made it a lot easier, especially the full band arrangements that I had done in the past. Usually I would demo them just all alone and, do all these rudimentary drum parts and stuff, and then you'd have to try and explain it to somebody what you were thinking. Whereas these ones, I just started writing them. Like that song, for instance, If I Should Go Before You, once I wrote it on the acoustic guitar, I I knew that I could just play it for them and they would understand what I was going for. And
Yeah. Now, so the last time I talked to you was about 6 months before The Hurry and the Harm came out. And you were really still putting the finishing touches on that album at that time. And then you took it out on the road. You experienced it. Obviously, this band is the one that came in. And you also captured what the band does live in the studio. Now, I know the first song on the album is this 9-minute song called Woman.
Yes.
Which started as a half-an-hour jam session, correct?
Yeah, I mean, maybe even longer, to be honest. But
Is that the kind of thing that you did to help capture what you do on stage and bring it into the studio?
yeah, definitely. I mean, that started really as a riff that I was just kind of playing in sound check one day. And, we would jam on it, but I never thought it would be a song, but then I just kind of started to think, well, why can't it be a song? I love music like that, and I've never really paid attention to like rules or, as far as songwriting goes, or
Sure.
I'm not really like a pillar of like doing things the way you're supposed to. So I thought there's no reason to not do this if it's going to be good,
Yep.
and I think it's good. So
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about good versus great here in just a minute. What would you like to do next?
I'm going to play a song off of The Hurry and the Harm called 2 Coins, if that's okay.
Excellent.
And I'm going to just quickly use my tuner here. So everybody just act like this isn't happening. Okay. Northwest is where I'm headed, underneath the golden sky. I'm searching for wisdom that every man seeks to find. And I've got wicked thoughts of brewing, and many evil deeds I've done. I'm looking for a reason not to run. 'Cause I've always been dark, with light somewhere in the distance. I've always been dark, with light somewhere in the distance. I've got no destination, no place to call my own. I'll explore the constellations till I find the course I mean to hold. But come fever or come famine, come the biting winter cold, just put 2 coins upon my eyelids, so I can pay the boatman's toll. 'Cause I've always been dark, with light somewhere in the distance.
dark with light somewhere in the distance. I've always been dark with light somewhere in the distance. I've been so unforgiving, stranded in old traditions. I've always been dark with light somewhere in the distance.